Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something.
Vinicius Junior!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Closing in, and he shoots! Oh, they could be caught out here. Mendy. Looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Eze.
That's going in strongly.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Tries one from range. What a hit, what a hit. A rocket anthem. A finish right from the top draw. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Arda Güler. That's a good ball out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Valverde with the foul. Great ball, and he's in here. Gabriel Jesus! Bellingham. Valverde. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe through on goal here. Oh, shooting chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Valverde. Güler. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gyökeres. Lobbed in behind. He's being urged to shoot. And he can thump it away.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Ball is over the line. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. Luis Skelly. Gyökeres. And it's Eze. Chouameni. Bellingham. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Rice is onto this. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Pinches it off him. Nicely what shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. Arsenal are level. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zubimendi. That's Eze. Gabriel Jesus. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found the way through, showing good feet. And that's been drilled in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Madrid really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That's an imaginative pass. Gyökeres is flagged offside. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Gyökeres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Rice. Gyökeres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Gyökeres gets flagged offside. Eze. Gabriel Jesus, who does have an assist to his name. Goulet. That pass has been well intercepted. Zubimendi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shot could be on. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Vinicius' chance! And that's a tiny finish! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Havertz. And it's Ødegaard. Rodrigo. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a key interception. Gyökeres. Havertz. And he is deftly away. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Looking for the run. Has to go back here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Just seeing the board now. It's going to be 5 extra minutes. Havertz! Oh, now he can run away with it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Calafiori getting this one clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe! And he's worked it through. He has a look. Chance for a shot! Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
Well, we all know what is coming, and for some it may be too much. It is utterly unbearable. It is that dreaded time. So this one to set the tone. Oh, it's a nightmare start. And the release was not to come.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable, put too much pressure on himself. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Madrid are looking to him to tie things up. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Up steps the man with the armband. Big character, big moment, big save. We're on to number 3 here. Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Madrid are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Sticks it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Alaba to win it. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
This to stay in it. Saved! And that will be that! Madrid have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Well, ultimately it came down to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. He's in a good position here. Gives it back. Vinicius Junior! Lewis Skelly, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but...
And the shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Vinicius Junior had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Rice. Oh, well played. Goulet. Still goalless at the moment. Now this could be a chance. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Good ball, good take. Arda Güler. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Trossard. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Arda Güler. Passes short and sharp.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. Nicely aimed pass. He's in a great position here. Eze. Zubimendi. Gyökeres. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Trossard. Aims beyond the defence. Trossard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lewis Skelly. Oh, super find. Now it's Eze.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Bellingham. No, he's not getting past him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rudiger makes the interception. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Vinicius Junior looking to receive it in space. Güler. Great challenge, time to perfection. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier.
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That's a shade optimistic. Lewis Skelly. Gyökeres. That's Eze. Threads one in. Gets a good foot in there. Some really good ball movement. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get away? Trossard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Trossard is wide and looking to get onto this. No, he refuses to take the bait. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Decent chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him? There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Goulet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. He's felt that, hasn't he? Just about up to 75 minutes. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Timber gets over and intercepts. Havertz. Now it's Havertz. Norgard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Norgard has a look and plays it forward. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mikel Merino picks it up out wide. Mikel Merino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Mendy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rodrigo! Good read, needed to be deftly away. Now Eder Militao. 2 minutes to be added on. Rodrigo! Rodrigo. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like...
Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Luis Skelly. Eze in with the challenge. Bellingham. Goulet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Carvajal got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. Luis Skelly running with the ball. Tries to play it through. Gyökeres is flagged offside. Tchouaméni. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's bustling. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Can he get it through?
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Havertz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Zubimendi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gyökeres. He's in. What goes for a shot? And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time getting close now. Bellingham, good, strong, solid goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Eze. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Case takes a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind.
And the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mendy. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now, can they get him away? Saliba with the slide tackle there. Eze, nice physical challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Judge, surely!
This is the time you need that pace.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Havertz. Eze. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Shot could be on. And the finish! And it's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Madrid get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. The ball has bounced loose now. Space for him to turn and look. Eze. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, right place, right time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Arda Güler. Bellingham. Timber.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. 75 minutes played. And he's in on goal! Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Güler. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Eze, and it's Rice. Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. And that should get the job done. And smartly reclaimed. Güler. Carvajal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Zubimendi. And it's Lewis Skelly. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! Well taken goal. They're back within reach! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 15.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet.
El dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Gyökeres is onto this.
El dorsal 30.
Merino. Now it's Merino.
El dorsal 4.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he can thump it away. Timber. Now that looks a decent ball. No, it's come to nothing. Carreras. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! This their second corner of the game. That is a brilliant interception. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We're up and running then. Now it's Rice. Koundé makes the interception. Elise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A probing pass. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewis Skelly. It's a pretty loose pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze. Someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Gabriel tries to clear. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that has not gone well. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cherki. Saliba can get it clear. Zubimendi. Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. Zubimendi. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Eze. Now it's Havertz. Approaching the half-hour mark. Goes back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a good run down the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Conte. Olise. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Now it's Havertz. Havertz! And he is deft, shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zubimendi. Knocks it into space. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Havertz. Now it's Havertz. Foot in. That is Conte. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Rice. Lewis Skelly thinks about the shot. Gyökeres! And it's come back out to him. No, just not quite.
Rice is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rice. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance. And weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Havertz, out towards the flank. And it's Lewis Skelly. He's in a good position here. Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Tchouaméni. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
France still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. 60 minutes played. Spread it left. And that was asking for too much.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Eze. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a chance. He's having a pop! Mbappe! Irrepressible! That is a gem! An absolute gem! France are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 8.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Le numéro 26. Le numéro 12. Attention, changement.
Lacroix spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Shot could be on.
Gabriel Jesus!
And he's really put himself on the line here.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Merino. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. That's the keeper's ball. Tries to play it through.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Merino. And shifted it to the flank. Now Subimendi. Gabriel Jesus. Doué. Tries to pass it through. And here's Thuram. And the shot, it's Dembele! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. France have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and And again! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to...
And the shots! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
France look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And it's Dembele. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Doué. Bakula! And that's a sharp finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will, and... So that's it, it is all over. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Bakula picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this... Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with the corner, they're first. Timber can clear it away. Looking to play him in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's worked it through. Oh, no joy this time. Kyy is onto this. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been flattened there. France have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's having a go! Good strike, quite an alarm. Now it's Eze. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Saliba attempts a clearance. And that's been won straight back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chance, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Tchouaméni gets it away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lewis Skelly actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. And he shoots! And that was very necessary. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Olise. This is a promising build-up. Short changes him with that pass. Gabriel. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gabriel Jesus, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Thuram. Lewis Skelly. Zubimendi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Eze. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zubimendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Gyökeres chasing after it. Good ball over the top. Gyökeres receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kyy tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Lewis Skelly. Eze, quality ball. Passes short and sharp. Olise. And Kyy. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Back on the way then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Saliba is there to clear. That'll be a throw.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eze. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Jesus. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Chance for a shot! Superb from Gabriel Jesus! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's having a shot! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine... Great chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He does it all with an air of efficiency. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he can thump it away. And they're back on the ball again. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Dembele. Driving forward. Now it's Odegaard. Lacroix. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Rice. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He'll fancy himself from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. That is ended up in no man's land. Takes aim and crosses. Raya claims it, safe hands. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give.
Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, and the shot! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. Norgard. Gyökeres. Oh, super find. Now he's Gyökeres. He's had a shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. There's the shot! And that's wide. Ødegaard. And there goes the final whistle. France suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players are...
And he's found the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Araujo was in no mood for any of that. Carreras. Can he get it through? And it's Valverde. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Bernal stands tall and stands strong. He's found a way through. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again, he is at his elastic best. And it's been taken short.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rashford. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament...
Oh, he's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid